sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook, where you can bet on everything, anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right. Get a 125% sign-up bonus, and to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we're giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. What's up, everybody? It is game day. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, man, light work today. Look for a huge day from everybody. Tua, Tyreek, even Xavier Howard. Oh, my gosh, man. We finna ball out today, man. We finna send these boys packing right back home, man. This is gonna be an easy one, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna take care of business. Y'all hit your like button on your way in the building. Y'all already seen the inactives, nothing crazy off the charts other than the Connor Williams won't be playing. You know, it ain't the end of the world that he won't be playing. Liam Eichenberg has got to step up. You know, luckily for us, we are playing the the Panthers. Can't even remember their names. Lucky for us, that's who we're playing. Claypool ain't active today. He's not active. So yeah, we're good. Y'all hit the like button on the way in. I'm going to answer some questions, talk about this game. Listen, the Dolphins, I think that overall, though, we're going to stretch the field today. Today, you're going to see a barrage of deep balls. I think that the Miami Dolphins, with both of their safeties being out, we're going to take some shots. That's something that hasn't been very successful this season. We may get an occasional 40-yarder on the sideline to Tyreek on a go route on some one-on-ones. But today, look for us to stretch the field. Look for us to literally just have those deep crosses working. I just feel like this is going to be a statistical onslaught today. 380 yards I'm giving Tua, 3 touchdowns. I feel like he's going to have 4, but for, betting purposes, I'm going to say 3. And I think he'll stay clean today with no interceptions. He's going to need a few of those because he's been turning the ball over quite a bit lately. So having a no interception day will be good. It'll go a long way for him. Y'all hit the like button on your way in. All right. Punch the like button on your way in. Because at the end of the day, the notifications haven't been going out. Not to everyone. Okay. They haven't been going out. This week was heavy proof of it. Again, I talked about what I call an inside guy, my channel, I like to say it's in that flag status. You start talking about, the goodness of, our maker, they start flagging the channel and stop pushing it out to everybody. It's just the world we live in now, but it's all good. Y'all punch that like button. Pure Fins in the house at any given Sunday is the only fear today. Mostly an easy W. I agree, because I don't know what I would do if we were to actually lose this game. We're not going to lose the game. It's just not going to happen, y'all. We're not going to lose this game. It's not going to happen. We're just not. It's almost like it's not possible. But anything is possible, and just so you know, this stream is being brought to you by BetUS. Receive a 125% bonus. The link is in the description of the video. Go ahead and put your bets in before the game. Right now, I'm going to pull up some of the props too that you can take advantage of. I don't know why it closed out on me. I just had it up. Let's see here. All right. What up, D-Wade? Salute to you, homie. Salute to you, brother. This Tennessee Titans-Baltimore game is crazy. I think Tannehill got hurt in this game. I think he got something. I heard he got carted off or something like that. Malik Willis is in the game right now. I looked at his stats. Ain't really did nothing since he came in. I think he only had 1 drive so far. All right, so I want to go to this Miami Dolphins game, look at the money line and everything, because I want to tell y'all, what I'm doing in this game right now. The over under, I kind of have with the under, it's like right on the edge. It's 47.5, but betting, I did say the score prediction is going to be like 42-10, which will put it over. But, if I was to bet it, that's just me and my Dolphins. But if I was to bet it, I would probably have to say the under on this one is the better option for this game. I feel like, the Panthers may not even score, and we might score 30-something. And it might even be like 42-3 or something like that. It's just going to be an onslaught. I would take the Dolphins plus 14. I think we're going to blow them out. So BetUS, those are the odds right now. If you want, I would take advantage of those and, put them in a parlay. Put them in a parlay. It might be a good look for you all, putting that in a parlay. Let me see here. Straight up money line. If you think the Panthers are going to win, you'll win 6.5 times your money. Why waste your money, y'all? The money line for the Dolphins is just not worth it. It's negative 1,000. So if I bet $100, I only win $10, so it's not even worth it. It's almost guaranteed, but you don't want to put $100 up and then at any given Sunday hit you and you're in trouble. So those are the bets for BetUS, the prop bets. Another one I wanted to look into and tell you all, if you're that individual that puts money on these games, I would potentially take the New Orleans Saints with the -2. I just think that they're going to be Houston today. Time will tell. But that's a good one. That's a good one that if I were you, I will put it on there because it can make a huge difference in your parlay. All right. So again, I always tell people, you can do straight ups, but parlays is where you get the big money. All right. 5-1 Dolphins sound good. You know the good thing about the whole 5-1 thing? We've been here 3-0, and then we go 3-3. We've had these situations to us. We've had these situations happen to us before. But this year, we're gonna start 5-1 like we should. Now, again, we're about to enter the roughest, stretch of our schedule. I'm just happy that the beginning of our schedule was a more favorable one. You want to get off the ground running before the injuries start to hit. And I think we did it enough to survive. Now that we're going into a tougher, a mid tough part of our schedule, because the next 3 weeks are going to be tough. The next 3 weeks after this are going to be tough. You got the Eagles in Philadelphia. You got the Patriots, who always play us tough, and then you have the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. That's going to serve to be a tough. All right. And we'll see how that turns out. One thing to keep your eye on, I've been looking at the trade block, and it's funny that we were talking about Ryan Tannehill earlier. One thing to keep your eye on is a trade for Ryan Tannehill in the AFC East, because it can instantly make two teams better. Now, Ryan Tannehill ain't the albeit the god of quarterbacks, but when you look at the Patriots and the Jets, him on those teams make their offense at least better than they are now. And we're talking about two teams that have a solid defense, and that's all they need to potentially propel them into a more favorable season. Doesn't mean they'll be better than us. Doesn't mean that they'll, even make the playoffs, but they will be better teams. So when you go up against those teams, it's another test. It's another test. So, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for those situations, because it's something that could very well happen within the next 2 weeks. And you heard me say it, potentially looking at a Ryan Tannehill to New England or Ryan Tannehill to the Jets. It is highly possible, ladies and gentlemen. It is highly possible. Danielle Hunter in Minnesota, the team is listening to trade talks about him. And the Miami Dolphins have been rumored. No. They haven't been rumored. People have rumored that the Miami Dolphins could be involved in pursuing him. Because I ain't heard nobody that said, hey, TD, this is what's going on. Just FYI. So I need to correct my language there. So, but that would be huge. That would be huge for the Miami Dolphins, bringing him in. That would really help this defense overall get to that next level. Y'all already know my one piece that will change the game is Patrick Surtain. That's the piece that'll change the game for me. Patrick Surtain. That would be, man, Super Bowl favorites. I don't care who you are. Screw this 49ers. We ain't got to worry about them to the Super Bowl anyway. That would change the game. And that's the type of energy I'm looking for. Okay? Not the way this Tennessee backup is playing. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. If the Tennessee Titans feel like they're not going anywhere this season, then they can punt on the season to get a better draft pick and go ahead and trade Ryan Tannehill. I think that's going to happen. I really do. I personally feel like that's going to happen. I mean, they're losing games, bro. They're losing games. The O-line is the worst in the NFL. I mean, the worst O-line in the NFL. And they're losing games. I mean, they're 2-3 right now. They're about to be 2-4. They could definitely trade him. Would they trade Derrick Henry? Yeah, him too. This team needs to go ahead and start their rebuild. Now, they play the Atlanta Falcons next week. That ain't a guarantee. They're a tough team. Then they got 3 road games in a row at the Steelers, at the Buccaneers, at the Jaguars. Come on, man. Come on. I'm going to tell you now, it look like they're about to have a fire sale. They're about to have a fire sale. Their schedule is actually just rough. Now, the back end of their schedule, no, their schedule is tough. Like when you look at the rest of their schedule, the only game that you can maybe make them the favorite is the Panthers. I want y'all to think about this. They got to play the Jags twice. You see what Houston's doing with their young quarterback. They got to play them twice. That's 4 games. Then you got to play the Seahawks. Then you got to play the Dolphins. You got to play the Colts, who you just lost to last week. You play the Jags again. Then and the Bucks, the Steelers, and the Falcons. Come on. In the way that they're playing, they're not like better than all of these teams. They're at best even with all of them. Even with all of them. And all they got going for them right now is their defense. Their offense just isn't potent enough. It's just not potent enough. So I'm telling you, as I talk and they look like they're ripping off a touchdown. Nope, it's down at the 5-yard line. They got like a 60-yard play. So they trying to make a last-minute push. They still gonna need an onside kick. But yeah, man, I could see them having a fire sale soon. So we'll see. We'll keep our eyes on it. Gronk is not coming to Miami. Gronk just on podcast talking, man, having some fun, as he should. As he should. But yeah, TD been thinking about Pats. In my opinion, they going for a vet quarterback next season to get Bill wins to break the record. I'm telling you, it could be the trade right now for Tannehill. I'm telling you, because Kirk Cousins just said he's not waiving his trade clause. It could be for Ryan Tannehill. That's going to be the hot name for about 3 different teams. 2 in particular, Jets and Patriots. That's going to be the hot name. Because although he ain't a game changer, he's better than the situations they have now. And that's all those teams need. Just a bare competency based compared to what they have now. So it'll definitely be interesting to see what those teams end up doing. I couldn't imagine Tannehill playing for New England and then just, and Bill Belichick investing in him. That would be wild. And we got to deal with him for a few years. Oh my gosh, that'll be funny. Oh man, Tannehill won't do nothing with that roster. Dre, it's not about Tannehill doing something with it. It's just about him doing more than what they're doing now. You can't tell me Tannehill wouldn't do more than Mac Jones. You can't tell me he wouldn't do more than Zach Wilson. See, y'all miss it. We're not sitting here. I'm not sitting here talking about, he's going to be a game changer and be clutch and win them games like that. No. He's going to be better at that position than what they have right now. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I know y'all watching this game. I'm looking at it too. Malik back to pass. Malik sacked 2 times in a row. And at least they had time to throw this time because this is the worst O-line in football. With New England O-line, he's going to die. With New England O-line better than this one. It's better than this one. I'm telling you that now. We got a flag in the end zone, so it's 1st and goal from the 1. Derrick Henry about to in the end zone. TD, what would you give for Surtain? Everything. What you want? What you want? Why I'm gonna care about them draft picks? What you want? I'm giving it all. You want a 1st and a 2nd? Bye. I might even give up 2 firsts. I might even give up 2 firsts. Why not? Why not? I'll give up everything. X and a 1st. They don't want X. They ain't gonna want X. Wow. Malik Willis, boy. We got a flag. 2 firsts. No way. Okay. Let Your defense keep getting scorched. I don't want to hear no, oh man, we didn't get far. We didn't do nothing because, our secondary, our defense. Give up 2 first, LOL. Good thing you not the GM, TD. Okay, would you give up 2 second-round picks? Would you give up 2 second-round picks for Patrick Surtain? Especially you, AB. I want to know from you. Would you give up 2 second-round picks for Patrick Surtain? I know everybody's saying yes, but I wonder if AB, because he said 2 first. Glad you ain't the GM. What up, AB? Where you at? Would you give up 2 seconds, AB? Malik takes another sack. Oh, AB got missing, huh? Oh, I don't know. It's tempting, but I'm not giving up 2 firsts. Them 2 firsts are 2 seconds. You go get Patrick Surtain, you picking 32nd anyway. You picking 32nd anyway. Who cares? You're picking 32nd. Because we win in a Super Bowl. It's funny. People always, I wouldn't give up this or I wouldn't give up that, when we're literally talking about a move that could, make you a Super Bowl favorite or top 2 to 3. Oh, I wouldn't. Well, you don't want to win a Super Bowl. You want to creep on in with the same team you got, trying to hold your draft picks, trying to play Jenga, pull this piece out, put it at the top, trying to figure out how you can keep the mountain going. Trying to figure out how you can keep the mountain going. No, man. No. When you're in a window like this, screw them picks. You got to go for it like the Bucks did, like the Eagles did, like the Broncos did when they won the Super Bowl, like the Rams did. These teams ain't had no picks. They ain't had nothing left. They didn't have nothing left. We ain't even do that for Tyreek. Okay. So what you ain't doing for Tyreek? You trying to win a Super Bowl or you want to play these games? You're trying to ruin this team. All right, we'll see a year from now. If we come up short, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. I would give 2 seconds, but I need to know for sure that he is signing an extension with us. Of course, that's an automatic. That's a part of the trade. He's signing right away, That's a part of the trade. We need to get over that hump or we come up short. Yeah. We definitely got to get over the hump. It's just a matter of will we? Because if you do come up short, you'll be able to, like people don't realize our offense, I don't think they're going to be the major issue if we do have any issues. Our offense, literally, they need help from our defense against the better teams. Our offense needed our defense to make 2 huge stops versus Buffalo. And we right there in the game, 4th quarter thriller. That's what you need. But every time you run into these good teams, I don't want to hear nothing about the defense the defense this and that. That's all y'all going to cry about. That's all we going to be sitting around here crying about. Oh, the defense this, the defense that. What did they say about the Buffalo game? What did they say about the Buffalo game? Fangio lost us this game. The defense is the reason we lost this game. That's all you're going to do. You're going to keep crying about the defense. And it starts on that back end. How did Buffalo beat us? Targeting where Surtain would be. You think Buffalo would have did that? Surtain was sitting over there? think Buffalo would have been eating like that if Patrick Surtain was over there? Come on, man. 48 points. You think they putting up 48 if Surtain was over there? They got by 30 on that side. Titans 2-4. Fire still about to begin. That general manager got to think about the future. And he sees his team and he knows that O-line ain't getting no better. Tannehill ain't going to be no better behind that O-line. Tannehill is the exact quarterback that needs better around him. I'm telling y'all, Tannehill might end up being a Jet. He on an expiring contract. Tannehill might end up being a Jet over the next few weeks, especially if Zach Wilson look horrific versus the Eagles today. You might look up and Tuesday a blockbuster deal happen and Tannehill end up on the Jets. Score prediction today. I said 42-10 earlier, but I think it's going to be like 42-3. Unless his defense just trash. Now, if the Panthers move the ball on this defense, then, man, my point exactly. Give up. I don't care if you give up 2 first-round picks for a Patrick Surtain. Wouldn't that be crazy? It was already some rumblings about, them checking into Tannehill. The Jets are in a peculiar situation, though, because let me see. Let me make sure. The Jets are 2-3. They can end up just like the Tennessee Titans, but the difference is the Jets got the defense and they got some weapons on offense and their O-line is way better. At the game right now, Fins up. What up, Adam? Enjoy, brother. Enjoy the game, man. You heard about Jalen Ramsey? No, I didn't hear nothing about Jalen Ramsey other than misprocessed information. I keep trying to explain to people the Jalen Ramsey news is normal, but people taking it out of context. Jalen Ramsey should be back, in November. That's when he'll be back to probably resuming football activities and even on a limited basis. It's going to take probably 3 weeks after he gets back for him to actually go active, probably. When they say Ramsey should be back November, that's earlier than normal, but that's also just be back practicing and getting on a limited basis. Expect him in December at best, like it was already said. Ramsey already told y'all, I feel fine now. Then why ain't they putting him out there now or practicing him now? Because every injury has a timetable before you could even start activities. And he can't start activities until November, later in November. And I'm talking about football activities on a limited basis. So again, when they said Ramsey will be back into November, he'll be back resuming football activities on a limited basis. And about 2 to 3 weeks after that, expect mid-December. Mid-December. The report said he could start practicing this week. Let's see it. Let's see him out there practicing. I ain't talking about in the facility on a bicycle. I ain't talking about going through walkthroughs, but not actually in plays. Because that ain't no different from Nick Needham, who done been on the field in walkthroughs for about 2 months now, feel like. But let's see. Maybe, Ramsey's back out there practicing. They say it's still going to be a few weeks, and, he had a pass breakup today. Let's see. Let's see. Ramsey was an active participant in practice today. Let's see. I think you're going to see him on the injury report with when he does start back on a limited basis for quite some time. For quite some time. But it's news. It's good to talk about. You know, it's great news out here. You know what I mean? So let's go. And maybe, hey, we all shocked. Man, Ramsey actually practicing Tuesday, Wednesday. Ooh, he out there full participant. Well, that'll be crazy, but you know, you never know. You never know. 21 days is all he has once he starts practicing. Yeah, hey, let's practice. Let's practice. Hopefully he practices. Let's see. TD is Armstead back. He is not on the injury report. They didn't put Armstead on IR, so that's a freaking great question that I didn't even think about earlier. Because they didn't put him on the inactive list. Did they put him on IR and I missed it? HN went on IR. Did they officially put Teron on the IR though? Let me see. Give me a second. And if they did, when did they put him on officially? I need to see the date and everything. If they put him on IR, because he has to be on IR. Yep, to miss at least 4 weeks. When did that start then? What day did they do that? On the 6th. So this is 1 week. Wait, hold on. They put him before the game last week? 13. Yeah, it was before the game last week. So that's okay. All right, let me see. Let me get the date. Because I want to see when he's going to be back. Okay, if you did it. So he could come off of IR. That's weird, though. Is that Friday? What was the 6th? The 6th is a Friday. Let me verify. Let me verify that. Let me go to the NFL transactions and make sure the official day. Yeah, he was placed on the 6th. I wish I had the NFL transactions. Here it is. Yeah. All right, so he's placed on IR on the 6th. All right, let me see. The expected date of return is what's important. Dang, does that mean though? Because I don't know if it's 4 football weeks or 4 weeks on the day of. Because if it's the day of, they can make him active Friday before the game. Because this Friday was 1 week. Before the Eagles is 2 weeks. Before the Patriots is 3 weeks. And before the Chiefs in London is 5 weeks. So will they remove him from IR and travel? That's interesting. And can you travel if you're on IR? And when will we leave anyway? I'm gonna say he may not even play the Chiefs game. So we're probably gonna miss Armstead through a rough patch. I'm not sure if he'll be back in the Germany game. It'd be interesting. We'll see. We'll keep our eyes on that. Chiefs in Germany, no. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right. Anyway, we about to have this game kickoff. Y'all know how this goes. I know it's a down week. A lot of people don't really care about the Panthers game. So, everybody ain't going to be watching and stuff. But y'all know where we're going to be. We're about to start. The score prediction is 42-3. But we're about to start this live stream for the game. So y'all come on in. It's going to start at 3:55. I mean, I'm here 3:55, 12:55. The countdown will be rolling. So y'all go over there, show love and support, and hit that like button when you get in there, okay? TD, do you live stream the game on TikTok? No, I don't. Should I? Should I be live streaming it on TikTok? I'll have to connect that. I haven't, but that's interesting. Dang, you got a fight in the San Francisco game in pregame. They all on the sideline fighting against the Browns. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, y'all. TD double show today. Yes, sir. All right, I'll see y'all over there. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Y'all come through right now. I'm about to load it. It'll be loaded in 1 minute. You can sit in the waiting room, but in about 5 minutes, the countdown gonna start. Love y'all for your support. Love y'all so much. Fins up no matter what. Shout out to my Fins family. I love y'all. Truly do. See y'all in a minute. Peace. Let's go.